Good girl, good girl.
I think to really survive progressive MS, you've really got to pay attention to your mental health. If your mental health is good and in good shape, then I think you could cope with most things. My name is Jenny and I'm 67 and I live in Norwich in Norfolk. I was diagnosed in probably 92, 93, around about that time, and we were living in New Zealand at the time. It took about a year to actually diagnose me. I think I must have been about 35, 38. Because I've got a nursing background, I pretty much knew from the symptoms I was having exactly what was happening to me. 2011, it started to go drop foot, dragging feet, needing walking assistance. I was working for the NHS then, and that's when I had to really fess up and say, I'm not drunk, I'm falling over, I know, I'm slurring, I know, but this is MS. You know, sorry, this is what I've got. Well, when I gave up as a midwife, a job that I loved, it was very tough, it really was, and I retired.
Lottie, come on, up you get, up you get, up you get, up you get. Good girl.
Difficult going to one of these. Really tricky. You know, you're treated very differently by people.
How do people treat you when you're using a wheelchair?
Actually, they ignore you. When I first started using the wheelchair, it was really hard, really hard. In fact, I would cry spontaneously. And in fact, I thought the best thing, if I was going out and about, which of course I kept on doing, was to wear sunglasses, and they couldn't see in my eyes, like the tears, the mascara stains, you know, they really couldn't see the misery that was there. Now it's not a problem anymore, but it was a problem initially.
Get more bubble wrap.
My family have been absolutely great in supporting me. I've got two boys, about 40ish, living nearby, and I live with my husband, who I've been married for about 46 years. It's been very clear, let's say the last 5 years, that he didn't really want to be a carer anymore. He had had enough. So he wanted to be my husband, not a carer. When I first had carers, it was difficult for everybody actually, but you have to get used to it very quickly. You have to.
Jenny's really into cooking. She looks up recipes online and we give them a whirl, don't we?
In they go.
In they go.
They help do things like food preparation and also like art preparation too. I need to prepare for art exhibitions. Well, when I gave up as a midwife, I took up painting, and that has been my saviour, it really has. It does bring a huge amount of purpose to your life in a way that you might find that the purpose is being taken away. You'll notice I'm only using my right hand. Luckily, I'm right-handed. My left hand is very weak. Its fingers are very stiff, and what I do is I use it for basically holding stuff like that, and I work with my right hand. When I do exhibit, which I'm going to be doing, it gives me almost purpose.
What she's doing is brilliant. You're a local celebrity artist. Yeah, so it's
Too kind. I really feel I've surprised myself a lot of time. I feel, you know, quite proud that I can exhibit with my head held reasonably high. Almost the gift of MS means I do something else, something I'm very proud of actually.
Read more about Jenny at mssociety.org.uk/Jenny.